Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know that was gonna do that. So let's get that to do what we need.
Oh, and I see we kind of got a little.
I'm trying to. Let me get him out of here.
You just playing with it all this morning.
Let me get him out of there. Yeah, no, that's just what happened when you take off for a week, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana.
This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project at the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That?
See That.
And we would like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
the new
gangster.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
Now you know.
How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I'm blacknificent.
I made a post of blacknificent some years ago.
Yes.
And then I put the definition of blacknificent.
Oh, what blacknificent actually is. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm that.
So, I'm
that today.
Yeah, I got my hair cut and colored.
Okay. That always feels good.
Yeah, it do. Yeah. It's been you ain't seen me. Thank you. It's been like a week or so, but
okay. It don't last more than a week or so. I mean, it look good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I got
a radio audience. They can't see.
You can see,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. I got a haircut too. I need to, yeah.
But you got on the hat.
Yeah, I always have on the hat though. So you don't know what's under there. It's a surprise.
You know what? It's not good for your hairline.
But I got a hat head though.
It don't matter. I'm telling you, like, people who are with your hairline, and then people who's losing their hairline. Not saying you losing your hairline, but
it's kind of
But what happened is because you're taking it, is rubbing it.
Okay.
And it's making it worse. Like taking it, like you try to use it to hide it, but it's making it worse. Just
okay. No, I don't hide it. I just got a hat head.
No, I'm just saying people. I ain't say you.
You're trying to hide the hairline, but you're actually making it worse with the thing that you hiding it.
Yes.
So your solution is causing more problems.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a common thing I've noticed with just the way the world works. A lot of these solutions are actually causing more problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if your solution causes more problems, it's not a solution.
Not a solution for real. You got a would you rather?
Give me 2 seconds. I would have a would you rather.
We would have a would you rather. And for those who are tuning in and tapping in, tag your friends. I don't know where everybody at this morning. But yeah, y'all make sure that y'all come on in. Come on in the room. Let them know that we here, that we up. We ain't going nowhere.
We're a little early.
Oh, okay.
Not like we're on time, but
not early, but on time early. But
yeah,
early for some of the folks who usually get here a little later.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
A little bit, because what I realize is when we do the the 7:30 time, if we do it consistently, then people come.
Yeah,
but they know for sure
8:00
we're gonna be there right now.
We're gonna be
at that 8, and then we've been gone for a week too. So
yeah, time off.
Everybody
and they move on.
Yeah, they do. But we need y'all to come.
Well, some people will hit me up and say, "Hey, I missed y'all."
No, I get text messages in inbox and like, "Hey, where y'all at?"
Yeah, I missed y'all. Yeah, y'all.
But
y'all on today? What's happening today? Yeah.
While we're waiting on this, would you rather?
It's Freestyle Friday too.
It is Freestyle Friday. Story 727.
The gala.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Next Saturday.
I'm excited about the gala. So tell me about the dress code.
Dress in your finest.
Put on some
Put on red carpet event. Like come in there dapper.
Okay, gotcha. What I need to get my wife? Does she need to be sparkly? Does she need to be chic?
It's she want to be sparkly, chic, whatever, as long as it's nice.
Okay, we putting on something nice.
Something nice.
Something nice. Okay. And we at the James Museum. They got valet parking. Okay, so yeah, we going somewhere nice. When they park your car for you, that's a nice place.
And then you come in, you're gonna have live music, dinner, all the great entertainment.
Yeah.
The DJ Donnie is gonna be the male co-host.
Oh, okay, yeah. Professor Mac.
Yeah.
The intellectual gangster.
And then you have Queen B.
Okay, Angelique Queen B. Shout out to Queen B.
I think it's gonna. Yeah, I think everybody's gonna be really nice with
Yeah.
this. So if you haven't purchased your ticket, get it. I knew there is a flash sale for like $75 right now.
Okay. Let me jump on that. I
Yeah.
still ain't get mine.
Oh, go get
It
it.
was in my cart.
Yeah, go ahead and get it. It's $75 right now.
Okay, got it.
So get it.
Okay.
And purchase your tickets.
And it's a fundraiser, right? I saw
Yeah, it
the
is.
auction. I seen it's going to be
Yeah,
like
you get the auction. Like there's gonna be things that's gonna be auctioned off.
yeah.
And so that's a part of the fundraiser. The tickets is a part of the fundraiser, and it's for Story 727 and
Which
everything
is
that they do.
Amazing work.
And so this allowed them to keep their program running with their kids for the summer program and everything like that. So
I love that. And that day is actually going to be loaded with lots of different types of events. And so on that same day, that morning, we're going to do cancer awareness event at Child's Park, and we're doing from 9 to 2, I think. Where we're doing screenings, cancer screenings. And so there's a 3D breast cancer
mammogram. I want to
mammogram.
sign up for that.
Please, because we really need people to sign up, because honestly, Kiana, people ain't taking this serious.
No.
Like not really taking it serious at all. Like knowing that we got history, of cancer and or thinking that, we can just not say the word and it'll go away. You know what I'm saying? And like really understanding, like we got this stuff in our family, we have it in our community, and here's an opportunity to get a free screening, like not paying, not having to go nowhere, just come right around the corner to your neighborhood rec center,
and then get your boobies squeezed.
If you into that kind of thing,
no, because no, like boop.
Yeah,
like I mean, honestly, because if you see, cancer is up in our community. We're seeing things that we've never seen before.
Exactly. Exactly.
And sounding like our
that's a fact. We can still recite facts.
Yeah, but and it's something that, and because it's something that people typically don't do. It's something that we need to do in our community, and they dropped the age down. For breast cancer as well for your screenings. For your mammogram. So go out there and
so I'll post the link. There's actually a QR code for you to sign up, and we're really hoping that everybody does that. Aaron, what's good? Grand Rising. And so it really just encouraging people to come out, making sure that they sign up, because in addition to the mammograms, we'll have lung cancer screening. There's breast cancer screening. I think there's going to be a vehicle that does like skin cancer. It's like 4 different kinds, maybe like neck and spine. We got the mobile unit. It's going to be amazing. Like it's really going to be a great day, but we just need people to come out and take advantage of this opportunity.
And do it. Okay.
Because that's our objective is to bring the resources and opportunities to people who, need to know that they're available, because that's one of the things. I didn't know they did free screenings. I didn't know they did mobile units, and I could have walked in. So now we're letting you know, and we want you to come and take advantage.
It's so crazy is because I go to good morning, Aaron, good morning, Mama Blue. I go to like these different events, and a lot of times like it be scarce of scarcity of people that's actually and these are the most important. But I always say give the people what they want first, and then
give them what they need.
Yes.
Give them what they want. And then you got to give them what they need. So, so that's September 13th. Again, cancer awareness at Child's Park. Come through, man. It's going to be amazing. And then also, I'll put this flyer up as well. But Miss Teresa sent this to me. They're doing a focus group for the hub on September 13th. They're doing 2 focus groups. And they want to find out what your experience has been or not been. Like, are you familiar with the hubs? It's a community resource center that provides wraparound services and mental health, services and support for our community. And they want you to come to the focus group. I'll post that flyer as well, but they're asking, and I think it might be an incentive to participate. They got a little something for you on the back end. Right. So if you you want to spend a couple hours or an hour or so, talking about what your experience has been with the hub, whether you were able to get help and get support, whether you didn't know that it was there, or whatever your reality is. They're also doing focus groups to have conversations about it, so they can continue to improve the quality of the service. So y'all look for that. Check that out as well. And tomorrow, You know what tomorrow is, right? Saturday.
It is.
But there's people out there who might not know what tomorrow is. They say tomorrow.
Like I'm like tomorrow.
No, we say tomorrow. They think that's
Today
like
the 5th.
They think that's like an 8-year-old black boy from South Park. Tomorrow.
No, it's so funny because I got a client, right? It's so funny. Every day I get her, she say, "What's today?" Right, and she's always just trying to get to Friday.
Okay, that's the goal.
That's the goal.
Okay,
because Friday is her favorite day because we go bowling on Fridays,
sure,
right? So, every day she say, "What's today?" I was like, "I don't know. You tell me." So she'll go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's the day. Thursday, Friday, we go bowling.
That's it. You remember we go bowling on Friday. That's it. That's all I really need to know at this point. But tomorrow, at 9:00, Fusion 49th, the Fusion 49th district is doing our quarterly cleanup. And so you can come out, participate. Keeping Others Beautiful. Shout out to Keeping Others Beautiful, Childs Park Neighborhood Association, Fusion 49th District, Gulfport Neighbors, and a few other folks that will be participating. So y'all come out, man, and help us make an immediate impact. The thing I like about the cleanups is you can see the impact immediately. Like a lot of the stuff that we work on, it take a long time to get a policy passed or to get a RFP accepted and a proposal, something. The stuff we advocate for usually take a while. So to be able to go out there at 9:00, take a before picture, and then at 12:00, take an after picture and see the instant impact is always good.
Right. And then you're done.
Yeah, it's done. And you've made a meaningful contribution. Like you can see what you've done. So y'all come out tomorrow, Trolley Market Square. That's right there, 18th Avenue, 49th Street, Tangerine Avenue, depending on what side of the street you're on.
Right there at the blue and green cross.
Yeah. Okay,
so I have a would you rather. Okay. I kind of played with them. So here's a funny one. I can kind of go deep if we want to, but
okay.
Would you rather hiccup every time you have you speak in public?
Okay.
Or sneeze loudly every time someone says your name?
Hiccup every time I gotta speak in public or sneeze loudly every time somebody say my name.
Oh, we would never get through this. Is this public right here? We're in a private room.
Yeah, give me the sneezing, I guess.
Yeah, because
people don't call my name that much.
Brother John.
How may I help you?
Okay. Yes. I guess I'm good. It was supposed to be funny, so yeah. What it did.
I take that. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm sneezing because again they use unless it's like your children, mommy.
Oh yeah, your heart gonna stop. Yeah. Oh no, you can't. Oh, that is see, that's another layer, right? Because I don't like sneezes. Like usually sneezes come
pop. Because it is some people that's gonna like
repetitively, yeah. But sneezes come in bunches anyway, though.
Yeah, like they come in like threes.
You never see a solo sneeze.
No, not
usually. It come with another one or two.
I usually sneeze in threes.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So put it in the chat. How do you sneeze, y'all? When y'all sneeze, do you sneeze in threes? Or do you have solo sneezes? But would you rather, because hiccup every time you speak, you could never finish you couldn't speak.
Well, I guess at the beginning, I wonder if the hiccup like lasts.
Yeah, hiccups hurt too for me.
They do sometimes.
Okay, you be taking a sneeze.
Yeah, hiccups do hurt sometimes. Like
yeah.
You know,
and then after so many,
you be like, let it be over.
Yeah, like enough. Yeah.
Give me
whatever I gotta do.
Give me. I done tried everything.
Just get rid of the hiccups.
Give me a spoonful of sugar, vinegar, like everything.
I'm trying to remember what you do with grown people for hiccups. What's your grown people hiccup remedy, y'all? Because I know for children they take a straw from the broom and put it on their forehead.
Never heard that.
Okay, that's my family thing. It worked.
Does it work?
As I know, we always do it. So maybe it did.
I know you scared a hiccup at you. Yeah,
it's like and now you back.
Then you back
on rhythm.
And you done took a spoonful of sugar.
That's the thing.
It
was scaring and sugar was.
And then you drank water.
Okay.
Kind of like.
But if you give in a public speech, you can't do that.
Have you ever heard that hiccups stop you from growing?
I must have had them a lot then. I must have had the hiccups a whole lot. So yeah, no, that's an interesting would you rather. So yeah, let us know would you rather. Say it again. Hiccup every time you do public speaking, or sneeze every time someone calls your name. Yeah,
I'm sneezing.
Yeah, I'm taking the sneeze too. I'll just deal with it. And for those who don't know, the Would You Rather segment is brought to you by Jerish Martin LLC as well. So make sure that you holler at Jerish Martin for all of your entertainment needs, your entertainment curation, stage management. Look no further because they do professional entertainment consulting, artist coordination, and event management services to bring your next event to life, ensuring a seamless, exciting experience for your audience. And we thank Jerish Martin for sponsoring the Would You Rather segment. Yeah, so it's a lot happening. Whatever happened to Hiccup? What did it say? Hiccup girl, 40 days and 40 nights.
Oh, she stopped Hiccup. I think she went to prison.
Hiccup girl?
Yeah.
She had the hiccups. Miss Debbie, good morning.
I think the Hiccup girl.
I'm trying to remember the story. What was the story with the hiccup girl?
She wouldn't stop. She hiccuped for like 40 days and 40 nights. I think she went. Yeah.
She ended up, but not because of that though, right?
No.
Okay.
Like the hiccup girl in Florida, I'm almost positive she did something bad.
Okay. And that's how she became famous?
No, she became famous for being the hiccup girl that lasted, but she appeared on national. Okay, she for first degree murder, like she did something real bad.
Oh, well, that ain't how you get rid of the hiccup.
Yeah, she's in life in prison without parole
right now to today
as we speak.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
She set up her friend to get robbed, and for less than $50, and the man got killed. She sent her friends to kill a man, and for less than $50, and she got life in prison for that.
Wow. So speaking of bad decisions,
real bad.
There was a Florida woman who was arrested after pouring bleach on her boyfriend's clothes during an argument over cheating. Police say she also struck him during the confrontation.
That's why she got arrested.
And she faces charges of domestic battery and criminal mischief. They charged her with criminal mischief for the for pouring the bleach on his clothes. So
I guess it was because it was so many.
I think he said the article said it might have been like $2,000 worth of clothes.
That's why
$2,000-$3,000 worth of clothes.
They ain't worth $2,000 or $3,000 no more after you don't warm, sir.
Okay, but that's what he alleged, and basically she caught him cheating. He had somebody else come pick him up, and when they picked him up, she tracked him down, I guess using the technology. Found him, and that's when she confronted him, pushed him, and like basically assaulted him.
So
and then she got back to the house.
So she beat him up, boom, 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 and then
got back to the house, piled his clothes up, poured bleach all over him. Sent him a video,
and
then he called the police
and told the police,
what had happened.
Oh, girl,
and she was arrested.
I saw
it. He hurt her bad.
Yeah.
So, have you ever done anything extreme after a breakup like that?
No, I've never bleached any clothes, and if I have, I'm never gonna say it online.
Yeah, the statute of limitations, maybe.
No. Actually, I've never been. I done did some crazy stuff with my girlfriends. Like I done had some ride or die girlfriends that we done did something
during breakups specifically.
Yeah.
They upset. They on the outs.
Yeah, I'm one of them girlfriends that you can used to be able to call and I'd be down with.
Okay. If she wanted you to come pile up the clothes, put them in a pile. You're stopping by the bleach. I'm on my way. I got bleach.
I might have did bleach, egg some cars. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We might have spray painted some. Just
allegedly.
Allegedly. We might have did a little something at one point in time. Maybe I might have been the getaway driver or not.
Okay, you never know. You never really know how those things go.
I might have just been that shoulder to cry on.
Yeah.
And usually that's where I fall at.
Okay, the shoulder to cry on.
Yes, and talk sense in convenient.
Yeah, okay, to tell you it ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. But
because she got arrested. Now she got the domestic battery and the criminal mischief charge. She probably had to go to work. And now
and now you see Trump is doing cashless bonds.
I saw that. I don't know the full story behind that though. So tell me, what's up?
I think you gotta have like all your money to bond yourself out. Like
no more bond.
I don't think so.
Like where you can put up some property and get out. Yeah.
I think you have to.
Okay, we need to get some bail bonds, men and women or whoever can tell us about what's happening. I know we got Marla Wade. Kenyatta Rucker, Fancy Nancy does bail bonds. Maybe Kyle, somebody who's listening, tag a bail bondsman. Aaron, if you know anybody, let us know so you can tell us what's happening with this this bond thing. Because that's big, right? I know we were working with the Dream Defenders back in 2016. We bailed some moms out of jail for Mother's Day. We did a Mother's Day bailout. Mama's bailout.
I remember, and they were mad at y'all.
Yeah. They was.
Don't help them people.
They was. Yeah.
Like it be so crazy how like
you right.
Don't
you right. I be forgetting. You right.
Cheyenne song.
Yeah.
Remember because it was
that's right. She serenaded them.
It is now called the Cat, but at that point,
that's right.
It was
Chief Creole.
Yes.
Yeah.
And y'all had the ceremony and everything.
Welcome them home, bring them home. And
but remember there was books in there. It was like, what y'all doing?
That's right. Boy, I'm so glad I don't remember that stuff. Because if I remembered a lot of the stuff that people have done and do, I probably wouldn't do this.
But that's how you know, like you do it so much, and I have a good memory. But
it's just blessing,
But I'm finding out, like, dang, I really have to sit down where I wouldn't have to think. But stuff do jog my memory about other things. But I'd be like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, let me think about that. No, but you're right, because it was people who was not okay with us doing that. We bailed out 4 mothers out of the county jail, and then just provided them with like some real wraparound services, serenaded them, made their Mother's Day great. But the point that I'm making is under this proposal, we may not be able to do that. Is that what I'm hearing?
It may be. So we'll talk about it more on Monday because we'll go and get some more details about it.
Right.
But but I will tell you, be careful because it's a lot of people who done bleach people clothes.
Okay, I hear that. And Sean Tagger, my wife sent me a message that my daughter works in bail bondsman. So maybe she if you can tag her and let her know that we want to know what's going on and how it's going to impact what's happening. You know, with how you get out of jail, because basically it's already rigged where if you can't afford to do it, you got to sit. So that was the whole push. The push was to really look at the bail system and see how unfair it is, because if you don't have money to get out, you're gonna sit. Where's the equity in that? And so if you got resources and you can go to jail and you can pay to get out, you can be free. But if you know what I mean, so it's like it disproportionately impacts poor people. And so so listen, there was been conversations about changing it and reforming it, but not to this.
It's a lot of stuff going on. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break.
We
tell a friend and tell another friend, then tag a friend. And then put their names in here and then tell that tag friend to tag somebody else. And we'll be back, right? 7 minutes, 7 minutes after the hour. We got to pay some bills.
And we got to ask Kiana. We're going to talk about the free clinic. We're going to talk about the SNAP benefit cuts and a whole lot more. So y'all make sure that y'all don't go nowhere.
Podcasts. Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm Jabbar Edmond. I go by Mr. Edmond. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, Your Brother John, yourbrotherjohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Kiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. It was a St. Pete that existed, you know, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, you know, somewhat a struggle for black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college
in Orlando?
Talk to him, Soprano.
No, yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges, go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies.
Part of Afghanistan Thursday. The earthquakes left tens of thousands of people homeless and injured more than 3,600. Many women were left trapped under the rubble due to cultural rules enforced by the Taliban forbidding physical contact between men and women who are not family members.
Wake up, we're back. Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That?
See That.
And we would like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
the new
gangster.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
Now you
Oh, you know what else is coming up Saturday?
Okay.
The Caribbean Outdoor Day Party.
Saturday the 20th.
The 20th, not this Saturday.
Yeah.
Next Saturday. So you got some time.
Saturday after that, because next Saturday is the gala.
Oh, it's the 13th. It's 3 weeks away.
Yeah, you got time.
You got time.
Yeah,
Also,
and there's no conflict.
Yeah.
That I know of.
No, it ain't.
Caribbean outdoor day party.
You know what else is on that week? So when we talking about it,
okay,
brunch and vibes.
I saw that.
Right, y'all listen.
I saw that.
I'm telling you, and I come out tickets right now, and they're reasonable. Like the tickets are $40. Right, it comes with a bottle of mimosa at your table. The table sits 4 people.
Okay.
And then it's a brunch style buffet.
Okay.
We have a breakfast side and we have like a dinner side. So like the last time we did that, it was mostly just brunch stuff, but like we got turkey wings, collard greens, fried chicken. You know,
the unch.
Yeah, the unch.
Cause you know, the brunch and then the unch.
You know what brunch is? It's breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
It's merged together.
So y'all got Brunner.
Yeah, we got
turkey wings. Ain't lunch.
Yeah. Some people eat turkey wings for lunch. They'll go in there, just know. And it's from 12 to 5, and then we're gonna have the games. Everybody keep on asking me about he say, she say. So we have a little he say, she say in there.
Nice.
Yeah, we give away prizes. Some of them funny, some of them good prizes. You just never know, but it's just a good grown time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could go in there. It's a good day.
Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
So
is that this Sunday?
No, the 21st.
The 21st. Okay.
Yeah. You got like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. Got time. We got time, y'all. So
and the tickets are limited, and so because it's going to be at Culture Creative.
Okay.
And so look at it, and the tickets are selling pretty fast too. So don't miss out.
Okay.
And we're gonna have hookah too. So
right on. So did you see? I'm sure you did. I think I might have saw you maybe comment or tag on this. The Black History mural. Black History Matters. The mural was removed. Pastor Andy Oliver and another pastor. Pardon me for not having his name in front of me. Benedict somebody, but they were arrested for kneeling in front of the mural. So
I knew Pastor Andy, but I didn't see his name because I told my mom. My mom was like, 2 white pastors. I said,
you already knew which one. You knew who one of them was.
Pastor Andy. And then she went and looked it up, and she gave me another name.
The other name,
and I was like,
and I'm so sorry I don't have his name in front of me.
Good morning, Brain. Oh, while we're in here, Sang Puff and Paint. That's just that's going to be happening at the shop this weekend. So purchase your tickets there if there's still some available, and keep lookout for Culture Creative because they got a lot of stuff going on. All right, back to
right on.
So
you knew it was Pastor Oliver.
Yeah, I kind of that was the first thing that came to my mind because I know Pastor Andy bought that.
Oh, he is.
He like 100%.
He really is. Like, and he understands white privilege, and he uses it and leverages it in a way that I have not seen. Because
he's probably gonna get like crazy, a slap on the wrist. Like it ain't gonna be that bad. They're gonna kind of, and maybe not, because who knows?
Because he bought it now. I'm telling you. I remember we did the Tent City at City Hall, and he was right there, man, and just the way he shows up for our community, like it was. During the protest, the peace protest, and I will tell you, even during he's done a lot that you don't see in the news. So just to see what he was doing here, that's stuff that you see. But he does so much behind the scenes. His church is always open for almost whatever for the community. Like it's definitely a hub. Like a hub, it's a hub for. He's on 38th Avenue North. Yep. But the Haynes Road out that way. Out there. But I don't care United Methodist. Yeah. Whenever you call Pastor Andy, he like if it makes sense. And then I mean honestly. Y'all ain't gonna like this, but it was some black pastors wouldn't stand up. Oh yeah, right. And then even when George, I don't know how Floyd, they could not like that. That's the truth. But I'm saying when George Floyd, when the death happened with George Floyd, and the peace. You reminded me. You right. Coming, and it was like, all right, we need the pastors to come in. A lot of black pastors, unfortunately, and these are truths. So these ain't no. This ain't what you heard. No, you know what I mean. They kind of like, like they weren't really. But Pastor Andy was like, listen. I'm gonna go first because if anybody's gonna get arrested, it's gonna be me. Yeah. So I will go first. Yep. So and he did that. And he almost, I wouldn't say it. I mean, I gotta say it. He almost shamed some black pastors into participating because they were not going to go. They were not going to be a part of it. But I remember, and I think they did the march down to the pier that night. where they had pastors, and it was
it
was something. It was something.
It was something too. And then it was the rumbles like
Man, we
during this Black
time.
History moment, this historic moment for Blacks. They was like, why is the white pastor the one that they're interviewing? Because he's the one that's up there, right?
Right.
So,
and now that I'm thinking about it, that the light bulb just went off, and this was during the time when they was actually putting the mural down. So this speaks to the consistency. Like, he was one who was about it during the protest, the march, the advocacy for car program, advocating for police reforms, and all those things.
He done stood on them steps. He done said, "Hey, God."
Wow.
Yeah. So kudos to Pastor
shout out to and after they painted over it,
somebody came back.
and we're like, no, we
ain't
done yet. We got what?
They covered it back up.
We got paint. Yeah, we could do it. They done covered it up again, but I just thought that was interesting because when you see the flyover, the drone footage of like the redo, was like, okay,
we got you. Like, boop, 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 boop.
How they pull that off though? Kudos to whoever repainted the mural.
This is when you strategize, organize, and get together. So you know what I mean? Because not one person could have done that. It had to be a group, and honestly, it was executed really nice because it almost looked like it matched. And It really, when they paint over, you could probably see where it was at. So they took the white paint and just did the outline. All right, you got to be the air. You got to.
It looked like how my name is in the street in concrete over on 13th Avenue. When they like, that's how I wrote my name. That's how they wrote the Black, and that was just amazing to see the resilience and the spirit of the community to say, we gonna.
But you know what I like with this conversation is we look at, because it's not shaming anybody. It just shows you like where priorities are at. Yeah. And then the way that the system scares people, even if they believe in something, that they feel like they can't do, you know what I mean?
You can't express yourself.
You can't express yourself. And even like with the pastors, right? Like you look at, because this ain't no shame about y'all not wanting to go to jail. Because
I was in a meeting like that and I decided not to go to jail.
Right. But you got to play your role, like figure out your role.
Yeah.
You know,
y'all heard me tell that story before. Fight for 15. We was planning on people going to jail.
And you said, I'm
not going. No,
I'm the bailer.
Somebody got to come get you. I am somebody. We'll come get you. But no, but you're right. It does really speak to just the spirit and the passion of the moment and the time, and I guess the levels of engagement, because there's ways to engage, and I think that's the other part. And we talk about not shaming, not blaming people for where they are with their level of engagement, because you got some people who will send an email, some people who may send a tweet. These are engaged people, but then you also have the extreme of that where you got people who are willing to show up and actually kneel in the middle of the street,
because it was
until they take them to jail.
And the thing is, it was a lot of people that was there, and they respected the authority. They did videos. They kind of stayed there, and they played their part as well. So like, I don't want.
Mama Blue said it was like they had a stencil. It's true. And then also, while we're talking about the arts and culture, I saw that funding for Creative Pinellas, I think it was approved. But Miss Teresa was there, so maybe she can give us a call, or she can put it in there if you listen to Miss Teresa. Somebody tag Miss Teresa, because I saw her post and she was talking about the different ways that people advocate, like this contrast in advocacy is what she called it. And it was because funding. So Pinellas County was debating funding for Creative Pinellas, which is the county's arts and culture agency. They are the ones who distribute artist grants. They facilitate or support some youth programs, and they also do like cultural tourism events. And their investment was being threatened. I think they get like 80% of their budget is coming from the county. And the county was saying, we probably could just do this ourselves, or we don't really need this entity to facilitate this for us. And so people were coming out speaking in support of, Creative Pinellas, advocating for the funding, but I don't know where they ended, if the funding was approved or not. Like, I didn't see that. I went to bed.
Okay.
And I ain't checked the news this morning. But she was talking about that. And then the other side of that coin was there was also a conversation that's ongoing about ending or dismantling the Office of Human Rights. So the county, there was a county commissioner that has proposed dissolving the Office of Human Rights, and OHR is the body that enforces the wage theft ordinance. which we advocated for. I remember 2017, 18, working with the union, working with Fight for 15. Others, I remember council member at the time, Darden Rice was a part of that work that we were doing. Amy Foster was on council, and we were working with them. I think Lisa Willa Bowman might have been engaged around that too. But working to pass this wage theft ordinance, and the county is the one who's responsible for enforcing that. Housing discrimination protections, also those with disabilities are protected under that entity. And some are basically that there's a county commissioner who say we don't need that no more. And they're working to dismantle it. And so what Ms. Teresa's post was highlighting was the fact that there were hundreds of people coming out to speak in support of the arts, but not as many people coming out speaking in support of this Office of Human Rights.
I think you got to know where people are at. Unfortunately, I think people, this is important to people, but this is not breaking news. Arts is something people want.
Okay.
And so when you're
People
looking
want
at,
human rights?
no, they do, but this is something that they think that they are automatically granted.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like at this point, like when you look at it, you like, hey, this is like, we have our rights. Like they're not going to take it. I don't think the urgency, and it wasn't a big, now you see it splashed around everywhere, but the arts part of it, people go and do that like every day, if that makes sense.
No, I hear that. And Miss Debbie said she was there. She said, I was there last night. It's so sad. And I am so concerned. Renee Flowers was on point. They were the funders for the second annual Chalk Festival. We should be very concerned. And so
this must be about
the Creative Pinellas side of it. And so Creative Pinellas was the people who funded the arts. I guess there's a delay, so we only get these comments come in a little bit later. But no, to your point about the advocacy and people not knowing, the other thing that came up for me as I was reading her post was moving in silence and community advocacy doesn't always work. Because when you need the people to come out and speaking on behalf of what you're doing, if you've moved in silence, quote unquote, then nobody really knows what you do.
And then what happens is you be like, nobody's there.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like they don't really know what you do for real.
Right. And they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the city that have come across our desk that our people necessarily wouldn't have known about. But because we're vocal about it, now that like you tell somebody else and boo boo boo. Because a lot of stuff in the city, like I'm the go-to for my family. Like they'll be like, hey, what's going on?
With so and so, what's happening with that?
And then if I don't know, I'll be like, okay, let me find out.
That's right.
And then I will go and get the information.
I'm kind of like that too.
Right.
Yeah,
but then we come here and talk about it.
Yeah.
And so then
you're able to get the word out.
Right. And then we spread it over there. So
shout out to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. That's why y'all ought to work, right? Like rock with us. But you're right though. And like I said, just not knowing what the Office of Human Rights does for real. So the only people who may be aware of what's going on is people like Miss Teresa who used to work there. I think she might have been instrumental in setting up the office. It used to be it used to be at the city. Then they moved it from the city to the county. And I only know this because I talked to Miss Teresa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like she was instrumental in that. And so she's personally invested in the work that they do. But there's people who might have had their wages stolen and they didn't know that there was a wage theft ordinance where they can do it. And we talk about wage stolen is when they telling you to work when you're not clocked in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's not something that's vocal.
Or work through your break or you know, clock out. You know what I'm saying? And still work. Like these wage theft, and these are just small examples of but there's an ordinance that we work for to get that passed that was enforced by the county and it's being handled by this office, and now they're threatening this office.
And so it's a city council member, you said, right?
County commission.
Okay.
County commissioner. Yeah, it's a county commissioner.
There's one in
because the office is in the Pinellas County.
Horrible.
Yeah, so they're trying to dismantle it.
And they'd be like, why? Like, why would you want like remember we were having this conversation when you weren't here that day, and I'm like, you're comparing like two different groups, one that like you would say hurt you physically, can hurt you, and one that kind of hurt people's feelings. That's two different people.
Yeah.
Like you might not like it, but it don't hurt you.
It don't hurt you physically. It just hurts your feelings.
Right. But the things that they're doing is hurting people physically.
Yes, absolutely. And so keep your eyes open for that, because I think there is another hearing. Again, we got to get this information. It was just late last night, and I checked out. But there's a lot going on around that, particularly with the county, because I know they have like the county budget sessions, budget cycle. Also, St. Pete budget hearings are happening right now. I wasn't able to tap into it, but I did. I know that there was a public hearing to discuss the utility rates and water bills and all of that stuff too. So there's a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces.
Listen, adulthood is so ghetto.
Adulthood
is so ghetto.
Say more about that.
We got bills every 30 days.
That ain't ghetto. That's just a fact of life.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, the stupidest thing we ever said was, I can't wait till I get grown.
My 15-year-old grandson is in that space right now. He's in that. He grown. He almost grown, and he know he almost grown. Or he think that he really ready to be grown.
Yeah, when you 15, you
ready to be grown.
And I mean, there's some perks of being grown, but it's a lot of perks than not being grown.
Yeah,
right? That's a lot of responsibility.
When you flip the box over,
when you flip it, the responsibility
and read the instructions,
you get freedom, but you get boop boop. It's like you take that pill, it's gonna get rid of your head.
Right.
Your head.
You get to come and go as you please. You get to have your own car. You get to have
let me tell you.
Yeah.
You have bills every month. They never stop. You can get arrested. You can do this. You can do like the line over there.
The side effects of being grown.
Yeah, boy.
Come on, put it in the chat, y'all. What are the side effects of being grown that you don't know about when you're 15? Because because you can't wait to get that grown. But when you get it, all them side effects start catching up.
Yeah, they do. Like, your vision go away.
Literally, your vision now you can see, but you can't see. You see things that you couldn't see before, but you still got things.
You turn down the music so that you can see better. Yes,
absolutely. I have to turn it down to back up. I can't back up with the music playing too loud. That's an adulthood thing. So y'all make sure that y'all check it out.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to what's happening, what's going on around you. SNAP benefits are set to expire for 2 million Americans. Is a story that I read. With the new federal cuts coming, they could remove 2 million people from the SNAP food assistance program this week, because this is when like the new budgets and stuff start. Families with children, seniors, and disabled residents will be the hardest hits. And advocates
are saying, everybody.
Yeah, families with children, seniors, and this. Yeah, that is. so everybody will be the hardest hit. Yeah, you listening for like the exclusions, like who won't be hit by this? Yeah. Thank you for that. For the people in the back.
So everybody that applies.
So everybody who's on it will be impacted. Right? Families with children, seniors, and disabled residents will be hardest hit. Wow, that's everybody. Advocates say that the loss of benefits could deepen hunger in already struggling communities. And one of the things that I saw it was an article about this. They were saying that like Walmart and a lot of these super stores, these super grocery stores, they're actually going to win, because now they're getting cash, because you still need to buy food. It's just you taking money from somewhere else in order to buy food, because you're going to buy food. You know what I'm saying?
It's just horrible.
It really is.
And I mean, honestly, I understand.
So like this, this play,
but
actually benefits the large corporation, not small grocery stores and things like what we're doing with One Community Grocery Co-op, because our focus is not profit, it's people. Not that we won't make a profit, but it's focusing on the people, not the profits. But when they have these type of margins, they can, these big box stores, what they were saying was knowing that people don't have SNAP benefits, they have enough inventory where they can lower the prices so that they can still get the dollars. So because they jack the prices up knowing that they about to get SNAP bucks.
Yeah, because they know. Yeah.
So you got, you know what I mean. But now with them lowering the price to make it more affordable, that's cash money that people are going to be spending, and they're saying that they're going to win.
It is like I have clients, that's disabled that'll never be able to work. You know what I mean? So this is how they survive.
Wow.
And then you have seniors who have worked and now they need they retired or whatever the case may be, and they will never, ideally won't be able to get any extra income also because they're living off of a strict budget.
Yeah.
And probably most people when they retire out ain't got, like, some people do it really good where they have enough to survive and do everything else, but it's a lot of people that they need that. That's crazy. I think there should be, now people with children, like younger people, I think there should be a system. I don't know what the system looks like to help them, that they're not depending on it for life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's steps.
They're working on stuff like that too. But again, you know, there's no safety nets in a lot of those things.
And it needs to be safety nets, like, because when you get a job, and you can start to afford your lifestyle or a comfortable one, I don't think you should immediately cut people there. You know what I mean? Because they still need to save up their safety nets, you know, and put themselves in a good position. Now, everybody won't benefit from it because everybody's not going to be financially responsible, but there will be people that will be.
And I think it'll be more than won't.
Yeah.
Once you change the culture and really start getting people to ask to start answering questions that they might not have thought about before. Like, you know, okay, what am I going to do at the end of this 2 years? Like, how can I get, you know what I mean, into a home that I'm paying for? How can I afford it? What, you know what I mean? Like, really starting to just think differently about what they're dealing with and what they're up against. And so, I think, but it is going to impact a lot of people negatively. And so we got to be ready.
Mama Blue said, in spite of my income, which is low, they were giving me $23.
You know what I mean?
Is it?
So what do you do with $23?
Buy some water.
These days, half a pound of boar's head.
Maybe you can get, you can maybe go to the meat store and get a half a meat packet.
I ain't been there in a while, but I don't know if that's gonna get you a half. I used to see them advertising oxtails for $30.
Yeah, but the meat package, you think like they got like a 25. Well, you can get a meat. They got a meat plan, like a meat package for like $20.
Okay, so there you go.
There you go.
Okay, wow, but it's unfortunate. So knowing that that's happening, and a lot of those other things, a lot of people gonna be impacted by that. So we want to stop and pause for a moment and just let you know that you're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club right here on 99 Gems, WUJM, 99 Gems, the Bird, Cara Festa Radio. And if you would like to support us, you can do that in a few ways. One of those ways is by underwriting a show. You can actually book the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club and any of your show hosts for a live broadcast at your events. And so if you're doing a ribbon cutting, if you're doing a grand opening, or if you're just having something and you want a broadcast, you can connect with us.
You can do a birthday party. You might want to be live.
Be on the radio. Let's go.
Facebook. I don't know where.
Yeah, remember that. Remember that time we was on the radio?
Yeah. How cool is that?
Yeah. How cool is that to know that happened for you and your parents made that happen? You can do that by getting at us. So you go to 99gemstheberg.com. You can hit that donate button, or you can also inquire about ways that you can engage. Also, there's a podcast room here. So if you want to do your podcast, you got an idea for a podcast you've been working on and you haven't pulled it off yet, come on in.
You don't know how you look at camera and you want to just try to do it one time. Your first time is free.
First time is free for a limited time.
First time is free. You can't pitch one idea. You come in and be like, no, this is a different podcast.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. No, that first time.
The first time will be free.
It is free. And so y'all, come on, man. We want to get content out. The goal of the New Image Project is to put out positive information, positive images. And so if that's what you're about, get at us, man. You can go to 99gemstheberg.com and do that. Also, if you're on Facebook and you're checking us out there, you can give us some stars. I like that sound effect. I'm gonna record that and put that in the playback. But give us stars. Send it. We appreciate all of our top supporters. Miss Teresa, Dan, Carrie Mueller is another one of the top supporters. Now I'm calling names and I'm gonna forget somebody.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna never send the stars again.
No. All the star givers.
All the star senders. Matter of fact, if you want me to say your name, send some stars right now.
And we'll say your name
we'll say your name live on the air, even pin your comment to the chat. But definitely appreciate all of the support, all the love that we get in the many different forms that it shows up. Let me see here. So there was a big conversation. Go ahead.
Oh, that's where I was finna go.
The Florida vaccine.
Yes.
Okay. So, the state of Florida. Let me just get it here so that people know what we're talking about when they chime in. So Florida lawmakers have advanced legislation to eliminate mandatory vaccine requirements statewide. If passed, vaccines for school entry and employment would become optional, not obsolete, optional. Public health officials warn. Thank you, Dan. Central Star. I need to call Dan too. I saw an agenda item on council that I want to talk to him about. Dan, call us and let us know if you were there yesterday and how did it go and how can you be supported, man. If you want to do that.
Dan the man.
But I want to find out more about how we can help you with the thing that I saw on the agenda item. But I digress. He's a star supporter and a big supporter in all ways of what we're doing here. But yeah, so Florida, they said public health officials warn this could lower vaccination rates and increase disease risk. And so I basically did what the people say, where I stated that, this is what the state is proposing. What are your thoughts? And man,
people are torn.
I won't say people, I say the community.
Okay. Because
the people who commented, they locked in. They're not torn. They absolutely where they at. Like ain't no degrees in where they are. They are where they are, but as a whole, we're torn. Like as a state, as a city, as a community, because it's like it was like
so you're right. Like no, like you're either on one side or the other.
Mind made up, people locked in, and not even ashamed of it.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm on the other side is because I'm not a vaccine girl.
Okay.
Like I can't tell you, like, unless there's mandatory, like other than that, I'm bucking them all.
Yeah.
Like I've never gotten the flu shot, but I've never gotten the flu.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't get the COVID shot and I never got COVID.
Same.
And I was around a lot of people who did get COVID.
Yeah.
So like
I'm around people now who got the shot and not doing so good.
Right.
Like no people who. So yeah.
So, but I get because I saw Miss Teresa. Post
got it and doing very well. Have no issues. Got no problems. God bless you. Thank you. That's what we want.
Right. And I understand her stance too. And I think that
because her position was more like
I remember when there was polio, chicken pox. I had chicken pox.
I did too.
And,
I think I still might got a couple.
You might have a couple of scars from your chicken pox.
Yeah.
And I understand. I do understand where it's at, but I also know that the side effects a lot of this medication has done to our children, and so yeah. No, it's been... and I think you have to do I'm one of them people. You have to do what's best for you. Like I'm not shaming nobody who wants to take shots. Do that, but don't shame nobody who don't want to take them either.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that I hate about these conversations. It's like you can stand on the left or the right, but you don't have to make the left feel bad about their decision, and nor should you make the right feel bad about theirs.
Right. And that's the thing. I mean, it was so much in that post. I'm trying to just see if I can glean some of the key takeaways and the big ones around. So I'll tell you one of the things that really had me in a space with that and had me engaging was I'm trying to make sure that I frame it right so that it's not slanted. I want to try and maintain the objectivity. But it was basically, how can I say it? The comment was, if you don't want to comply, then you should just keep your children home. Just homeschool your children, or what was it? Homeschool or go to private school. It was like, because if they come into public school, then we should be making them take these vaccines.
But there's already exemptions.
There are,
and people, and you don't know this. A lot of people are not giving them kids them shots.
They've already exercised their option,
right? And they
not
know
to do it,
right? Yeah. So this is just gonna make it. You're not gonna know. It's not a sign that somebody's gonna put on their book bag.
I'm not vaccinated. You are vaccinated
because
it might come down to that though. The way these people talking.
don't think. I mean,
the way they talking, like they would be all right with that. They'd be all right with stamping people with, you know, a U on their forehead, and the U is for unvaxxed.
Which is crazy.
Like
the Scarlet Letter.
That's what it sounds like in some of this stuff. Like I'm telling you, the extreme comments and the stuff that I was seeing just blew my mind, because I'm like, y'all really. And then the contradiction for me too was another part of it, because a lot of the people supporting the mandate for it are people who are pro-choice.
Right.
You know, the My Body, My Choice. Like I've seen their pages and their commentary, and I know that that's the space that they occupy.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to vaccines, and I'm saying my body, my choice, they saying no, not in this case.
Which is crazy. You know what? Not this is on subject, but not on subject.
Sure.
I
shout out to Mr. Edmund.
Yeah. Same thing. I sent you the post about the trend.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it was Jason Lee and the lady was sitting up there talking about.
Oh yeah. Candace Owens.
Yeah.
Let's hold that one, because that's a whole conversation in this.
But this is still in line with this. Like
we talk about consistency.
Yeah, because like if you say like my body, my choice, this
then be consistent. Yeah.
In this
is my body, and what I put into my body is my choice. But you're saying I should not have that.
Right.
Like I should be made to do that
for this.
Yeah. And if I don't do that, then I should not be allowed to take advantage of the services that are available for those who have. That's the definition of exclusion.
Yes.
Right. Like, am I tripping? Like you saying, if I don't do this thing, if I don't put this thing in my body that you're asking me to put it in, that's my choice.
Right.
However, I should not be allowed to participate in these other things.
Right. But then
so what choice do I really have?
But then when somebody takes away abortions and contraceptives and all this other stuff, you're like, hey,
my body, my choice. Yeah, loudest ones, loudest voices. And so just the you know, the contradiction for me was a trip.
But I don't think that people you have to really speak it out loud, because I don't think people put two and two together.
Yeah.
And they don't realize they're doing it.
Yeah. Or they make justifications for it, because that was also the thing too. Like I said, it was I engaged way more in that than I should have. I spent so much time engaging with that yesterday,
and that's why I don't. So that's why I don't write posts that like engage.
I usually just do what the people say, so that I can give y'all, you know, like here's the engagement, here's what people said, here's kind of the commentary, and so I don't really engage a whole lot.
Yeah.
But on this one, I had a little bit of time, and I was like. But then I realized that little bit of time I had it just kept going. And I realized
like I don't like to like write back. Like I don't like even in my phone, if you look at my I'll call and just say what I need to say and then keep it moving. I don't want to go back and forth and text messages on Facebook, all that other stuff. I'm just
I didn't check this morning because I put something in there last night that hopefully can be a space that we can build on because it was one of the questions about like how can we, you know, resolve this in a way where you have, you know, a balance between, you know, parents, you know, freedom in their choices as well as protecting public health, because a lot of the themes that emerged from the thread was like, you know, there was this division between personal agency versus public health and the social contract, basically saying that if you agree to send your children to public schools, then the social contract that you make that goes with that is that you're going to do everything to protect the health of them and others. And again, that's where the choice point comes. Like what I think protecting my health looks like for me is not putting poison in my body. To you, it means the poison that I'm putting in my body is safe enough. You know what I mean? And the benefit of this poison is going to help protect us in the long. Like that's your belief and that's your right to believe that. But now we get into a space of like, okay, do you make it mandatory? And the state of Florida is saying, no, we're going to leave it optional. So for those who want to do it, you have the option. And for those who don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. They're not going to be required to do it in order to participate. And again, the thing that tripped me out and almost set me off a little bit when they was like, you know, you can just, you know, keep them home and don't send them to school, go to private school. I want to let y'all know that it's a lot of people out here. Like if we didn't have to send our kids to these schools, we wouldn't. Like I know people who like public school, sending their children to public school is one of the hardest things that they have to do every single day, knowing that you sending your child into this space, especially
that didn't do you any justice. And it's a lot of people.
We went to these schools. We know what's going on in these schools. Our children, now our grandchildren are in these schools. It's hard to like, so if we had an option, if we had the resources, if we had the time, and not that we don't have it collectively, but as an individual person, if I had the option to not like to have my children be homeschooled and have, my grandchildren not have to go and deal with, being 15, but they treating them like they 22 because how they look,
right?
Not, disciplining them disproportionately, failing them, they graduating, they can't, like all of the stuff that's wrong with this, teaching them and making them feel inferior, like all of the stuff that we deal with in the school system. For you to tell me if you don't like it, just leave. We've been not liking it and we've been wanting to leave, but we deal with it because of the social economic circumstance. We have to send our children to these schools right now. So just to say, if you don't like it, leave, man. We want to leave. We want to go. We want our own schools. We want to teach our children. We don't like all of the things. So how dare you?
It's a group of people. Yeah,
how dare you?
It is.
Like the nerve of you.
Because that hit a nerve.
I'm sorry. It really bothered me because like it's really people who like if we could, we would not be engaged with this system.
Yeah.
So as we're engaging with this system now, it's like, okay, just comply and do what it is because we say that this is the best. And it's like, well, wait a minute. I have concerns. I have considerations. And the fact that I have these concerns and considerations don't mean I'm anti you. I'm just pro me.
And ain't nothing wrong. It's like, listen, I'm pro me, pro choice. Do you do my house, my rules. I don't care what you do in your house. So.
And that's the thing too. So I see Ms. Teresa said the difference about my body, my choice, related to abortion is because that choice doesn't affect anyone else but that person. Pause.
Call.
Oh man.
But go. Okay.
Caller. We talking about this Florida proposal to end mandatory vaccines. You on the air? What's your thought?
Hey, what's up, Brother John? It's Dan.
Dan, what's good? You accepted my invitation?
I was dropping the kids off at school, so I'm a little late to get you back, but
no worries.
Did we go to school with makeup on today?
No, not today.
That was so cute.
I saw that. So you call and tell us what's happening with the agenda item?
Yeah. So, the city wanted to suspend the after hours permit again for a second time at the Catalyst. And we filed a request for a hearing, and the city decided to drop the suspension and to not have the hearing.
Oh, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Wait, hold on. No. So they're not going to hear it. They're just going to move forward with the end.
They're not going to hear it. They're not going to hear it, and they're not going to suspend us. Now, I don't know what that means about the after-hour permits in general, because I kind of wanted to make a point that we just need to eliminate them in overall.
Okay.
That's the ability to stay open from midnight until 3 a.m.
And you'd need a special permit to do that. And
yes. Okay. And if you're serving alcohol, you do.
Okay, gotcha.
So the Catalyst, we typically close around midnight during the week anyway, and then 1 a.m. on the weekends.
Yeah.
But the whole the after hours permit is suspended based on noise violations, and somehow the Catalyst, this would have been our second suspension this year, and nobody other than Slizzy McGee's up on the north side has been suspended. Last year there were very minimal suspensions. It seems like they pick and choose when they're going to enforce it.
Yeah.
The after hours permit was put together about probably 10, 15 years ago with that nightclub downtown called Onyx.
I remember. Yeah.
So it was kind of run that element out of downtown, and now they're using it over here on us.
Right.
And so when we filed the request for the hearing, I think the city had never had anybody even question them.
Yeah.
There was, the first suspension, there was no due process. We weren't given any warning. We were just told we were suspended for 30 days. So hopefully something comes out of it, and hopefully they eliminate it altogether.
Man, I appreciate you giving that update because, like I said, I looked at the agenda and I saw it, and the case that you made was just so on point. You know, talking about how, you know, the wages that are being lost and the jobs and the impact and the economic. So it was like a solid case that was being made as to why, you know. So appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah,
it's supposed to be the vibrant Deuces, and then you know they're suspending us over noise, which is part of being in the vibrant area.
Yeah.
And then the other part of it is the complaints are anonymous, so you don't know. Like if you needed to make an adjustment to what you're doing, like you don't even know where it's coming from.
And it's anonymous, may not be somebody that's even in the area. They
just a hater.
They could be sitting on their couch in New Jersey right now calling us in.
Yeah.
And we've had multiple calls on multiple. You know, I've been doing this for 30 years. I've never had them show up. You know, alcoholic beverages and tobacco show up saying that, like, right now you can't smoke on a patio even outside at a restaurant.
Yeah.
But for some reason they enforced it. They came in to get us twice. Like, you don't see it on Beach Drive.
Yeah.
You know, you can sit out front and drive and smoke out there. They've come through and checked our liquor probably 6 times since we've been open.
Yeah.
Wow.
In my 30 years, I've only had them come out 1 time.
Wow.
You know, so with this place, somebody is anonymously calling us in over and over and over again and just reaching for everything. And the amount of times that I hear that we're operating without a license is just like, that's what I do for a living.
Yeah,
like,
you help other people get licenses, right?
You are the plug.
Yeah. You the license plug, but for some reason your business is operating without one. Come on, man. Wow.
We actually purchased our license. It's the only quota license, I believe, in South St. Petersburg for consumption on premise.
Wow.
That's the big one.
I was about to say I don't know too much about the licenses, but it sounds like that gives you a lot of. It's
the mega one. It's like it's a trump card.
It's like the CDLs.
Between Jeff and Jason and I, we doubled down on our stance on that. We're staying on the Deuces.
I love that, man. Well, Dan, thank you so much for the update. I appreciate you calling in, man, and congratulations on your advocacy. And again, anything that we can do to support you, your team, we're here for it, man. We
appreciate it.
Absolutely, I appreciate you guys.
All right.
Keep it up. All right.
So you listen to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club right here on 99 Jams, 99.1 FM, WUJM the Berg, and we just had a conversation, impromptu conversation with Dan Saronin of the Catalyst, and he was telling us about what some of the things that they're dealing with.
It's called Freestyle Friday.
Yeah, it's Freestyle Friday for real.
So we're almost, I mean, we could get back into this conversation.
So the My Body, My Choice thing, that was what Miss Teresa said. There was a difference. She was saying that there's an argument that that abortion, the choice for abortion doesn't affect anyone but that person. And I want to push back on that a little bit.
Okay.
Because I don't have a whole lot of time.
That's what I say. We can
because if you just think about it this way, when you look at the disproportionate impact on population, we're in a society where you talk about numbers and you talk about majority rules, right? So that's one aspect of it. So if you're killing all of your future generations, there's a case to be made that it impacts not just you. Also, the emotional trauma that comes with that. So it's a lot. There's a case to be made about the impact that this has on communities, on society. But we just don't have time to get into it now. I'll do that maybe on Monday.
And we'll talk about the Jason Lee and Candace Owens on Monday too.
Yeah, we can go into that because it's a lot. But I want to just share and offer up, a different opinion, a different viewpoint, because I think that's what's needed in this moment in order for us to have innovative and creative solutions. Right now, the solutions is either or, when it can be both and. Like, there's a way to protect public health and people's rights, and we just have to have those conversations. And the number one thing that we can't do is say, well, if you don't like it, just leave. My way or the highway type stuff.
Because I will tell you what you don't realize is
you don't get good outcomes that way.
You don't get great, but there's a lot of people that's not vaccinated in these schools right now. Yeah, because parents are, and
then there's tiers. There's types of vaccines and what they do, right? Because there's some vaccines that don't help, that don't stop spread. So this idea that you're going to make my kids sick because they're not vaccinated. Well, it's because the vaccine that they gave you, that they told you stop spread, it don't really stop spread.
Yeah.
Like that was the COVID case. It was like, oh, well, it just, if you get COVID, this will stop you from being really, really sick.
And then
but that don't stop you from getting COVID. So the whole argument of like,
and then
this is going to keep us, like you making me sick. It's like, no, I'm not making you sick because the vaccine.
And then people died who got the, so that's another.
You know what I mean? It's so much in there. We do. We got a few minutes to ask Kiana. But thank y'all for the engagement. I appreciate it. And also for the respectful and the tone of the engagement. A lot of the engagement, it's a tense subject and topic. So I thank those who commented on the post, who maintained the decorum. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen these things get real ugly. But that wasn't the case on Brother John's post. And so that was what the people say. We're talking about the Florida ban on vaccinations, and we'll continue that conversation on Monday. This is Ask Kiana. Ask Kiana brought to you by One Community Grocery Co-op, OCGC.coop. Dear Kiana, why is everyone so angry these days? A road rage scare left me shaking. Dear Kiana, I don't know what's going on with people lately, but it seems like everyone is on edge. Just the other day, I was driving home from work. Nothing major, just a regular Tuesday, when I accidentally cut someone off merging into a lane. I waved my hand to apologize, but the man in the other car went off. He started following me, tailgating my bumper, flashing his lights, honking nonstop, and even yelling out his window at red lights. I was terrified. At one point, he pulled up next to me and started reaching for something in his car, and I panicked thinking it might be a weapon. I ended up turning into a gas station just to get away. All I could think of was, is this where we are now? One mistake and it could cost you your life. How do we navigate a world where it feels like everyone's one inconvenience away from snapping? Is it just me, or does it seem like the smallest things are setting people off these days?
Oh, yes and no.
Okay.
People do need the woosah, but this people do. But this is a result of a lot of times of like we in a society that people been cut off from the real world.
Okay.
Like technology, like people don't get out as much. You know, they're not. Online shopping is closing department stores and whole businesses that's been around. So the interaction that you have with people is at a minimum. The work at home, you don't go out and mingle with your there's a lot of grace that was given because you've been experiencing all this stuff during the time. Now that when you get out, you done been in this bubble by yourself.
Sure.
It's stuff will just aggravate you. Now, ma'am or sir, whoever wrote this. Now, I'm a little petty. I probably would have played with him a little bit. Like, and me and him probably.
I told you about that.
So I haven't been. But you should have called the police.
Okay, yeah.
No, all jokes aside, one said you should have called.
Don't antagonize these people. Because you never know.
You never know. But they never.
I saw a video where the man throwed a woman off a bridge.
Yeah, I'm not getting out of the car. I'm not getting out of the car.
People are like really just.
They is. But you don't know how crazy I am either. So but
that's true. That's true. And I'm not trying to show you. I don't want you to know. Like if you don't know how crazy I am, you probably had a good day.
Yeah.
Because if you knew how crazy I was, it might ruin your day.
Because I can listen. I can be the Cabbage Patch Kid, or I can be Chucky.
Okay, just one moment away. And I prefer to be the cat. I prefer to be the cat because most people see me like the happy side, like boom, 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 boom. People do that need thing to. It's real though, man.
No, it really is. Yeah. And I mean, we talk
airports, grocery store lines.
But I talk about the kids now not having conflict resolution. It's a lot of grown-ups who don't have conflict resolution too. And a lot of times when people can't articulate, anger is the next best thing to them, and that's the only thing that comes out. And rage.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And so writer to be honest, be very careful out there because there is a lot of anger. People are dealing with a lot of stuff, and yeah, he took that out on you, but that may have been the straw. Like you just he's trying to rush somewhere.
Everything
like
else,
it could have been, he late to already pick up his kid. You got that. Oh, they go to fundamentals, and I'm going.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
like they going to fundamental school, and they told him don't be late no more, or you gonna be inside. You're gonna have to go through the whole process, the appeal process, to keep your child there.
No.
His job may have said, hey, hours is low, you getting cut.
I was in the
today.
elevator with a woman who was crying because she was late for work, thinking I'm gonna be fired. Like, oh my God, I can't do nothing right. I'm always late, and it wasn't my fault. Like she was having a breakdown in the elevator. So I get it. So if that woman, you sitting in a car and you cut this lady off, and she know that she got one more tardy before she lose her job, and you about to be the reason that she
can't pay her bills. So it's a lot of stuff.
It's not about you.
A lot of times
that's why I say don't antagonize and just keep going, because then you make it about you.
Right. And honestly, when I make it about me, it's really funny. Like at this
it's
point,
funny to you.
Right. It is funny.
But it ain't gonna be funny when we be like dang, man.
And it's a lot of times.
We gotta go bail Kiana out of jail
but a lot of times I just
because she took it too far with somebody who was starting with her. She wasn't wrong, but those stories.
Yeah,
she wasn't wrong,
but she wasn't right.
But she wasn't right either. And she could have avoided it.
Right. To be honest, I talk about being petty, but a lot of times I avoid the petty.
You just breathe through it.
Yeah, because
it's awareness.
It's really awareness.
Because I had those moments too. It's like, I have to remind myself that I'm not the 20-year-old version of me.
How like everybody say, I got time today.
Yes, some days when you have time.
And a lot of days I don't have time. But when you do get in, when you see somebody reaching for something, the first thing I would say, call the police, report it, get there and let them describe, let them know, hey, somebody's.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it may not be you, but it could be somebody else.
Right.
And it could be a false alarm, but this will then check that person too, who's going in, because they ain't gonna know who you is. That once you move on and go,
But like if they really tripping, just call the police, give them the description, because you never know, you might save the next person.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's true. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate the writing. I hope that was helpful. Again,
hey, we got 1 minute.
Don't antagonize people when they in road rage situations.
Don't have time today. What's your final thoughts?
Final thoughts is people are on the edge. So, know that. My final thought. I'll say
all black party tonight.
All black party tonight.
Can't wait to see the pictures.
Okay, I can't wait to see the pictures. It is a lot happening. So y'all just stay tuned, man. Stay up on what's happening and what's going on around you. Be mindful of the things that you do to make yourself feel better. Because some of those things are really good and productive, and some of those things might be adding more problems to your life. So just be mindful of the things that you do to make yourself feel better. That would be my final thought.
Yeah. Be the change you want to be. And if your solution causes you more problems, it is not a solution.
Yes.
Okay. If your solution causes more problems, it is not a solution. Figure something else out. Right on.
I love
Stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Make you lose your shoes and shout all around the house. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana.
And we out.
Bing.
This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the twilight.
I got love for you, no lie. I give my best, I try. Someday you'll touch the sky. You're an angel, look up, baby. Wipe all your tears away. I know it's been crazy, but keep your head up high. Foot
Chase through the projects, dodging foreign objects. Street knowledge, I should've went to college. Odds stacked against me, surviving off instinct. 3 blocks from the precinct. Lil' homie caught a case, others lost family members. Product of his environment, projects produce violence in the middle of the streets, cause that's how we eat. Just heard rap about the trap, don't mean I ain't about peace.
We must stand together.